Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome back to The Medium. The game that I have suffered a lot with, but I'm hoping we are at the nearby to the final stretch. Maybe a puzzle or two to go, and then just hope for the best, so... yeah, fuse box... This doesn't go too far anywhere. Okay, weird, like, inner opening there, but whatever. If that works for you. Well, there was a map on the wall, but again, I kind of... The one thing I hope they would have copied from Silent Hill 2 is just to, like, add the map that you can just look at. Like, it's a little, Alright. So, we just start pressing buttons then, I suppose. Unless we need to, like, create the fuse box puzzle. But I guess I haven't paid too much attention to the, Ghost World, things. I've looked mostly at the left side of the, screen, but,
Ugh, out of juice. Because, of course it is.
Again, I feel like Marianne has started to, like, hate the game. Like, 5 hours ago. Like, that's... I feel like that's how it's been going, you know? Pump mechanism control scheme 1. Water level indicator. Measures water level in given chamber. 2. Water flow direction. Switches direction of water flow. Initiates water pump. Yeah, looks simple enough, sure. So, do I need to, like, run all the way around the thing if I push this? Is that what this is? Like, go all the way around this thingamabob here and then just run back. Is that the answer? If it is, it does look like padding, but then again, that's what this game does, so... Alright. Looking for answers. Let's try to have a steady hand and see if we can finish this one. I don't know if I should know if that has an energy or not, but I still can't do anything with this. Yeah. So did that help? Apparently no. I have a feeling if I walk over that I'll die for no good reason, so... Energy is energy. Okay, just keep an eye out on the right side of the screen for an altar to get stuff going, you know? But if the switch that makes the electricity on the ground on the water isn't a way to help the electricity go to the thing, then what's the point of that? Oh, there's something here, maybe. Material world is something on the left side there, but... Don't know if it means anything. Oh, hello. I have a feeling I need to have the switch thing on for the thing to work. What's up with this one? Hello? Okay, 10 minutes outside of your body. That seems random, but okay. I guess I can do this, but... Now that's done, if it wasn't already. I don't think it was, so that's nice. How come that's closed, though? I don't... Man, this is a confusing place to navigate. Oh boy. Like, especially with these very, very confusingly changing camera angles. It's... Jesus. Damn it, the wrong way around, huh? And I probably need to have this on too, right? I'll check right quick, but I got a feeling. Or not.
Yes, it's on.
Where do I want to go?
Shit. Looks like both retention tanks are closed off.
Of course they are.
Maybe I could get down there and open them manually.
Okay. I'm sensing a Google walkthrough right about now because I don't feel like running around this garbage any second longer than I have to. This is really again, the only reason this is difficult is because it forces you to go like in these stupid ass circles, slowly running back and forth, and it's really, really disorienting because it just keeps changing camera angles on you and every single room looks exactly the same. And it's often sometimes like hard to see where you can go. Like sometimes these sorts of ways here are not a way to go and sometimes they are. Like there was that one weird like doorway that didn't actually open into anything in that one room, for example. Open manually, like where? This looks kind of like a thing I needed like a video walkthrough for. I don't know if I can follow a text walkthrough for a thing like this. Oh boy. Man, I was hoping we were done with garbage, but nope. More. The game keeps vomiting its worst mechanic. Like, here. This door here. But it leads nowhere. There's actually no doorway. It doesn't do anything. It's a joke in your face. Cool. Thanks. I'm so out of patience for this. This is so bad. Bad. Please just end. Just end. So the one, like, this place was the one that, like, tricked me a bit. Like, I didn't expect to be able to go here. So is there anything here I haven't yet checked off that could, like, be a thing? Don't look like it. I can refill my spirit energy, but I don't think it's for any good reason. Okay, I think I'm about, like, 35 seconds away from just grabbing a walkthrough. Probably from YouTube, unless I can really get a good text one. Maybe I can manually open them. There's nothing to be done here. I've exhausted every possibility, as usual. There's nothing to be done. And running around with the inside on just takes more time for no good reason. Okay, let's take a look at it once more. So, is there any way for me to know or infer where... So if I... Okay.
Okay. I can probably get to the first tank now.
West chamber water pressure. I don't think...
Naughty girl. Bitch! Ungrateful.
Oh, really?
Not for me.
Really?
Not for me.
Are you gonna...
Where would you be?
Are you gonna haunt me while I solve this
What
puzzle?
would you be?
Really?
Charred, scorched, dead.
If I die to
You
this here,
owe me.
I'm... We're really far into the game, so giving up would be really, really sucky, but... If that thing insta-kills me around here while I try to solve this piece of shit thing, I don't know if I can continue. That's the worst idea that there's ever been in all of video gaming. Holy crap. I'm wondering why it didn't force me to rotate
it's
like a
ready.
madman for that. It's so unusual for this game. Weird. Why do you need ask me to just out of body spirit into this thing? That's stupid. Like, as stupid is what this game does. Like, imagine having that altar like 1 meter toward here to avoid doing the spirit walk for that 1 meter. But no, no, no. The game has to make everything bullshit. Ugh. Like seriously, it's just, it's so many levels of piece of shit. Alright. And every time you expect that you're done with the garbage, then the game just really, really throws another garbage level in front of you. Like, no, we are never done with the garbage. Never ever done. That's what this game is.
So much out there.
I don't care what you say. If you spawn insta-kills on me, I quit. I think I'm done there.
For us to wear. Can't go out like this. Alone. Naked.
Water pumps. And this water doesn't even do anything, right? It just is, and
We'll
everyone
walk
hates it,
this
yes?
world together.
Oh, it doesn't fit. Oh, it only takes that much. That sucks.
So far, so good. Now I can get to the other tank.
I hope. Because I feel like that electricity trap is for the demon, so it's gonna appear, it's gonna suck. So hard. Ugh. Why do you want to be a terrible game? Why did you want to make a terrible video game? What's wrong with you? Ugh. Like every moment you think you're done with the garbage. Nope. Mm-mm. Just let it end.
Shit. The valve is missing. Please be around, valve.
Never done with the garbage, am I right? I'm probably gonna have to empty a completely different tank, and then the valve is gonna be there. I think that's how it's gonna go. again, why would you have the spirit walk to the altar? Like, can't you just have the altar? What's the point? Why? Nothing obviously springs to mind here. I feel like I was in the other like I feel like I went down this one before. So I think my best guess is the middle altar, the middle altar, the middle reservoir, because they're not strictly speaking tanks, but whatever it was called. Because the tanks are the smaller ones, but yeah. See if I can empty that and see if it's there. Central chamber, east chamber, west chamber, right. So central chamber, let's go. Let's see what if it's there. Oh boy. Imagine this game being over one day. Apparently I can no longer go there. Cool. Thanks, game. Apparently it's so full of water it's untraversable. Okay, great. Thanks. Yeah, so not this, but the next one, I think. Oh. Okay, never mind. Damn. But I've... Oh, you know what probably happened? The game wouldn't let me pick up the valve from the chamber I already was in the first time around because the game didn't deem it sensible for the character to know to pick it up yet. It's gonna be in the west chamber because now she knows to look for one. And because the game is garbage bullshit, it only after now decided to let me explore the hotspot, what that valve is. Just watch, that's what's gonna be. I just realized, because that's what this game does all the time, because the game is hot garbage. I just realized that's what it is. Imagine having adventure games like this, where you need to explore every room, like, again, every single time you examine one thing, explore every, like, imagine this game has the world as the playing field, right? Explore all of the world, every corner, and then you examine one thing, and then instead of having the benefit of exploring the whole world, you have to explore the entire world again, examine one thing again, because now it appeared for you, the hotspot. And then examine the whole world again, because now a different hotspot appeared. That's what this game is and does. It's garbage. It's so bad. It's the most terrible thing I've ever seen. Do I pick up the valve from here? Alright, it wasn't here either. Fine. I guess I still could pick it up from there, though. Like, why not, right? I think it's gonna come off if I just use some tool work on it. Alright, yeah, walkthrough. I have no idea. I've exhausted every possibility where the valve could be, so the game is just bullshit and cheating, so I need to just check where it is. Man, this is bad. Pump station, Spirit Blast, Razor... Energy, turn off power, Spirit Blast... Spirit Blast, middle right chamber, Spirit Shield, Valve. Control room. Here. Sorry, my throat is just... Alright, what do you want from me? Piece of shit game. You will find it in a metal cabinet. All you have to do is approach it and cut the chains with the bolt cutters. What do you mean in a metal... like where in a metal cabinet? Okay, it doesn't tell me. Good walkthrough. Thanks guys. So now we need to scour the entire game world for one metal cabinet the game now deems to be a hotspot. Okay. It's terrible, we all know it's terrible, it's 0 out of 10. Well, I suppose it's technically 1. I mean, I've tried to learn to appreciate the notion that a 0 out of 10 is like a brick that doesn't run, right? So it's basically a 1 out of 10 then. Sure, fine. Or a 1 out of 100, rather. Well, I suppose 3 out of 100. 1 for visual designs, 1 for the music, and 1 for... there was an idea of a good game somewhere in here. That's 1, 2, 3 out of 100. I suppose that's fair. Since the walkthrough doesn't give me any meaningful directions for the cabinet, I think it might then be, again, in that spot, and then just fingers crossed. Can I go back, please? Again, this is just I can't take this game, and it's gonna be another chase sequence with the BS demon. No one wants that. I don't want that. Well, other than the devs, because the devs want to have just a joke at my expense, apparently, or at any of the players' expense, rather. Like, hey, let's make a garbage piece of shit game because maybe the existence of this game is to the fact that Microsoft paid them to make a game, and they didn't need to, like, make it sell well. So they just made the absolute worst garbage they could, and that's a great joke, apparently, I think. Yeah, there we go. Thanks to the disorienting camera angles, I probably didn't know that they could even go here. Because that's just how it is. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Hey. That's my way out. Once I dry it up a bit.
If you say so, like, what makes you think that that is the door, but okay. I'll take your word for it.
That's it. Second tank, ready for duty.
And this somehow makes for a good game to have this garbage where you run back and forth for a...
Pretty girls.
Shut
So
up.
many dolls to play with. Such pretty things to wear. Lillian, Francis, Nurse Ursula.
I think it got turned around.
She was insatiable.
Also, I think there's gonna be a chase sequence, and if it catches you, there's no way to save yourself. You die, and you have to do the entire pump puzzle sequence all the way from the beginning. Watch, it's gonna happen. That's like half an hour of time every time you die.
The only one to
Because that's how the
get
checkpoints
away.
have worked so far. It's
But
so
they
bad.
don't last.
It's just like an old 90s game. It's absolutely
Never
incredibly
last.
terrible. Even a 90s game is actually better usually than this, though. That's fair. It's like a late 70s game, maybe.
Yes. The central chamber's open. Get your ass down there, Marianne.
Dark water. Did I make it through the pump station because the demon's coming? Because that's what the electricity there's for, right? And then we die and die and die and die and die. And we look so hard at the main menu and continue screen. And that, looking at that main menu continue screen, that is the horror that we all fear for so hard. You terrible, terrible video game designers. Maybe just consider a different job or something. Ugh. If you can't make it so that you can't just remove the fail states from your horror game, then just don't make one.
No more cold. No more shame. Never again. Let them look. Let them see. Let them know. Let them feel our pain.
So, walkthrough. I'm not guessing through this. I don't care. What do I need to do? I am done playing by this game's rules. I don't give a goddamn piece of crap about this. For some reason, the walkthrough always scrolls me back up into the page because it's like a good visual guide in there, but it's a piece of shit, piece of garbage page. So what you gonna do? Hold on. A monster will stand in your way, however, I need, yeah. Okay. I mean, the walkthrough basically just says it's easy, so I think it's gonna be extraordinarily difficult because the game is hot garbage.
Let me get back here. It all ends in me.
Yeah, it is garbage. Like, again, the game claimed it's easy, but it's terrible.
My lovely, lovely skin suit.
Right. I would like to point out that the walkthrough from Game Pressure says you can, quote, very easily avoid it, so thanks for that. So the walkthrough for Game Pressure for this section is just wrong. It says that you can run there and do that, but apparently you can't, at least not in any easy way, because the demon just, it blocks your view, so you don't know where to go. You can't see it, so fuck off. Great.
No more hunger. No more cold. No more shame. Never again. Let them look.
I don't care.
Let them see. Let them know.
I know there's a thing in there, but nothing to be done. I think we could quit the game here. And look at that stupid piece of dialogue every time, because bad dialogue is the order of the day.
Mine. That it all ends in me. It all ends in me.
So, there's nothing to be done. Cool. I kind of feel like ending the game here. Like, I realize we're maybe half an hour from the end, but I really don't think I care. This is one of the worst games I've ever played. Like, it's one of those where trying to go to the end of it is one of the worst experiences you can have as a player of video games. It's not that it's necessarily every single scene and mechanic is the worst thing I've ever seen. No. That's not necessarily the case. However, you need to understand, this game feels like it's 25 hours long, and every sequence is bad. At best, it's slow and meandering. No better than that. And, like, 20 different sequences are horrible piece of shit fail state simulators. And it just keeps on, it goes on and on and on. It's so horrible. Like, I think the worst game I've ever played mechanically on, like, the current consoles and so on is Leisure Suit Larry Box Office Bust. I ended that game prematurely because I reached what I felt was impenetrable insta-fail spot that I could no longer care to try and continue. Like, it was so horrible mechanically in every way, that whole game. I don't think this is mechanically quite as bad. It's close, but it's just a tiny bit better than that is this one. This, however, feels longer than that game does, understanding that I didn't finish that game either. So, I think this might be the second worst game I've ever played. On, like, the Xbox 360 and onward. It's really hard to quantify, though. But this is, like, utterly horrible. Like, I've mentioned the good visual designs and the decent musics and all in there, but the more I play this, there's absolutely no reason for anyone to experience a single second of this game. Never buy this. No one buy this. Just, I think it's gonna go away from Game Pass pretty soon, so don't get fooled. No matter what the, like, discount is, do not buy this. Never. Not a single cent. It's not worth a single cent. Or whatever is your local currency of the equivalent of. It's so horrible. Like, even for free, I mean, yeah, you'll get the game for free, but you'll have a horrible time playing it, though. So, like, your time in this world is limited, right? Don't spend any of your seconds playing this like I did.
No more shame. Never again.
Alright, let's read the walkthrough once more, like, with feeling. And then I'll check a different walkthrough in case it gives a better description of what to do. A monster will stand in your way, however you can very easily avoid it. Fuck you! Fuck you. You need to move to your spirit form, then run into the small room located on the left. When the monster runs after your spiritual form, quickly head to the switch next to the door. That's so weird. Like, do you mean this switch that I'm looking at here? Or is there a switch inside there that's the problem? Like, I'm not sure. Turn on the power to stun the monster. This way we'll gain mental... Yeah, that's a horrible, horrible, horrible walkthrough. Game pressure. You can go, die in a fire. Let's see. IGN is pretty horrible as well. Wiki... who the hell knows? What could this be? Investigate the bunker, maybe? Restore the bunker, fuse... Nope, I think that's the next bit. Underground corridors? Escape the monster in the water plant. As you reach the bottom of the stairs, activate Marianne's spirit shield, walk through the swarm of moths. At the end of the path, you'll find a valve to... Replace handle. Whoa, that's a really... Oh, wow, why did it put me in the wrong place? Terrible webpage. Returning to the east chamber. Reach locker. Okay, in order to complete this next step, you need to move quickly, as the monster will spot you fairly quickly. At least for once, IGN doesn't lie and say it's very easy to avoid, because it's not. So Game Pressure lies. Just lies. So you effing lied. Why am I... You fucking lied. Yeah. So, with nowhere to hide, use Marianne's out-of-body ability and run through the door on your left. The path leads to a dead end, but the whole point of this is to simply distract the monster. Once it catches Marianne's spirit body... Oh, wow! Exit the out-of-body experience and run towards the electrical switch near the exit door. Game Pressure said nothing about this. It never said anything about going out of the spirit form and running as Marianne to the switch. It never said anything like this. Let me skip this, you stupid piece of shit video game. Come on! Why are you this terrible? Unskippable cutscene in a spot where you die a million times. Unskippable cutscene. They know. They know they made a horrible game on purpose. Every choice is to make a worse game. They know they did this on purpose.
It all ends in me. Time to try you on.
Yeah, so look at this. Yeah, so this is quote-unquote easy for the Game Pressure. Fuck you. And see, when we go through this 25 times, I think we really find the horror of this game. We just look at this screen and look at that death scene 25 times. I think we can finally understand the scariness of this horror game. Fuck you, Pluber team. Go, just do something else. I think you're done. Remaster Layers of Fear to try to understand why that was good, and just don't do these piece of shit failed state games. What's wrong with you? Why do you do this? Why on earth do you do this? I mean, I guess you want to just make players suffer and that's the joke. But I think if that's clearly your idea of making games, right? Then just, you should, I mean, I know you want to then make players suffer. I get it, fine. But that's just nasty. Come on. Like, you're a team that makes games in order to make people feel bad when they get fooled to trying your game. Like, to stress them out, making like, a game that's deliberately terrible. A long, terrible game that's terrible to play for the sake of being terrible, because you want to make people feel suffering to go through it. That's just nasty. Like, I mean, yeah, sure, you're an evil set of people to do this. Sure, fine. So, I hope bad things on you.
No more shame. Never again. Let them look. Let them see. Let them know.
Shut the fuck up.
Feel our pain. Let me get back here. It all ends in me. No! Come back! Come back!
And after 70 million Unskippable cutscenes. I died, what, 6 or 7 times? And that's somehow good. And we're not even close to done still. Wow, this game sucks.
Thomas. You were here. I can feel it.
Good for you. I mean, I'd honestly take the ending that Marianne cut her throat at the end credits. I don't care. Just stop the game. I don't care. No one cares.
Burnt to a crisp.
Don't care.
Guess I should look for a spare.
Fuse box puzzles because you wanted to make a worse game. I mean, I feel like we are done, like, truly giving the benefit of the doubt. Like, they made a bad game on purpose, it's obvious now. Should we read, here's what crossed out, I know, think I know, the powers come from the same place, but they can manifest in different ways. She seems to exist in both places as if her mind can inhabit 2 bodies at the same time. To her, whatever happens in... I don't care, fine, go away, fuck you. I'm done reading your notes.
Vitamins, antibiotics.
Don't
Even
care.
by my standards, that's a lot of pills.
Don't care.
Hey, I know this one. Used
Good
to
for
be
you.
one of my favorites.
This game is not one of my favorites, so you can shut up and get to the end credits. So... how about that extra... whatever, spark plug? You don't care. Don't care what that's in English. Don't care. Just stop. End credits, please. End credits, please. Alright. Fine. Breaker, before you go searching, note 10 line, don't care. Restore power, exit the room, make your way down the hallway, what appears to be... okay. Whatever. Ugh. Like, what's the point? It's all horrible.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Fuck you.
Busted open.
Yes. I agree. Yes.
This was definitely Lily's place. Where he kept her.
Mm-hmm. Don't care. Don't care, don't care, don't care.
Imagine if you didn't. Again with the...
Don't give a crap. Just
Little
wanna see
Sun-
end credits. This is one of I'm not giving
Quite
this
the
game the
select-
benefit of the doubt to just even to tell its story anymore. Like, I gotta vent out somehow, and that's what I have. Do 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 do.
Ah, shit. Too much power. be light.
Well, what now? I feel like I investigated them already. Oh, unless it's this one.
Nice decor. Very, minimalist.
I don't know. Do we want to go to the other side, though?
Okay. Here's one.
Here's one.
So far, so good. Huh. Mold. It looks pretty fresh. Someone's been here recently.
Don't care. All right. I'd rather not have the radio on in case it's something that, you know, just it's never a good idea.
There. Another one.
Why can't the game just end? Literally, just hit your head on a wall, end credits. I don't care. No one cares.
Looks like he could never quite let go of his passion. In another life, perhaps.
Well, my passion is just end game. Stop.
This should be enough. Let's make magic happen. This was definitely Thomas's workspace. I can sense the determination.
I can
Whatever
sense
he
that
was
you made a
working on,
shit
he
game.
really gave it his all. Were you trying to...
Don't think so. I think it was just trying to make sense of why this game happened. Sorry. Wherever that broken mirror was, but I don't think it was there. That's not right. God damn
there it was.
this
The moment
graphical
we had
poppin'.
finally met.
It's you. You're alive.
Thomas?
In a way, yes.
Wait. You're the other one. The spirit. But the Hound... I thought you were gone.
Gone. No. Trapped. I spent years in Henry's fucked up world. Oh, when you sent him away, I could finally break free. That's
why you're so important. You can finish this.
Where is he? Where is my father?
In a graveyard?
I don't know. For the first time in my life, I don't feel his presence.
Life, like well, existence, but is this life?
I've been away for so long. Could you stay for a moment?
No, I gotta go. End credits, come on.
Tell me how.
Can I choose to say no?
Started.
Please? No. 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 Let's go. This is the intro bit. Cool. But can we go? Go. Please go. Move on.
It all starts with a dead girl.
The graphics pop in. That's so bad. Like, I have the best possible console to run it, and it's still so bad with the pop in. Jesus. Every scene, like, oh my goodness.
What about Lily? Did my father...
No. He couldn't have. He wouldn't. He loved her too much. Both of you.
So, what happened to her? What is this place?
This is where he kept her. That cell back there. It only exists in one world. Keeps the other one out. He built it so that he could be alone. It was the only place he could feel normal. Separated from his powers. From me. Came in handy once Lily became unstable.
Unstable.
The demon
What do you
from
mean?
Lily, come on.
She's a medium too, Marianne. A powerful one. Guess it runs in the family.
So, like, the spirit we see is the...
When Richard hurt her, it awoke something inside her. Something terrible. And it was only a matter of time before it got out. It's what your father feared. What he tried to avoid.
That's why he called me. But that means...
Yes. She's still alive. There's still a way to save her.
But we had to meander about this here.
Where is she? Where is my sister?
So let me get this straight. Like it is Thomas's like spirit, but still like father or daughter, right? Yeah. So instead of immediately telling Marianne like, hey, she's still alive, you can still save her, but you gotta like you should probably do that pretty quickly. No. Instead, sit here and tell me everything for a few hours. How you died 25 times to that demon garbage. Instead of just caring about the daughter and just like go do stuff. Come on. Like Thomas's ghost is, I mean, yeah, he was like a bit of an a-hole in the cinematics, but still, like, come on.
You know where.
The lake.
It's coming. Time for you to go. I'll hold it off for as long as I can.
I'm not leaving you.
You can't always save everyone, Butterfly. Trust me, I know. And I'm sorry.
Please end. Please end. And just please no more insta-kill anything. I couldn't. I was so close to honestly, I almost quit it right there with the last insta-kill garbage. I can't do this.
No,
I don't want to.
No.
I tried to pay attention, and I think in the ghost world, the same, it's the same half of the necklace in the ghost world. So maybe Lily has the other one. I don't know. I expected the ghost version to have the other like half of the pendant, but I don't think that was the case. I tried to keep an eye on it, and I think it isn't the case. It's the same one. We gotta go real slow, can't run, because the game needs to be slow, slow, slow.
God. This is it.
And there is some music.
From my dream.
And I am not a
I've
fan
walked
of
this path 1,000 times in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I know every inch of it.
Good for you. Could you play it on your own then?
Something is different.
This time you're in a garbage-ass video game. That's different. And I'm sorry you have to experience that, but I feel like you're in on the joke, at least somewhat. Although, Marianne has multiple times over said that, like, this is too much. This can't be like this. This is so bad. Like, she's been mentioning, like, oh, of course there's no power. Of course there's no valve. Like, she also knows that something's wrong. That this can't be right. Like, there's some sort of a malevolent, evil force making all this bad.
I can feel it so clearly now.
I can also feel it so clearly that this game is hottest of hot garbage. So yeah, that makes two of us. So we can only hope that it's but oh boy. And I feel like I have to keep talking because I don't like it when games play music. Music is bad. Music tends to, set off some really bad things, so I think we should just keep talking and try and avoid anything that happens beyond it. Man, that branch is there, sure. Slow, game is bad, game is bad. Come on, let's go. Let's go, please. Cool, cutscene. Could the music go away, please? Music, please. Music, come on, let's go. Go away from me, please. Leave. Yes, pendant, I know, we've been looking at it. Come on, let's go. Run button to the cinematic. Let's go. Run button. Woo! Move it. Come on, please. Just end the game. I don't care. Stop it, please. Stop. Go. Jump into the lake with her. Just end it, please. End credits. Come on, please.
Lillian.
Been waiting for you, little sister.
Oh, little. Okay, I was my mistake then.
Lily, I didn't know. I couldn't remember. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was better that way. At least you had a life. For a while.
But now you don't, and now we all die. Bye. Yep, the other end. Yeah, the other side of the pendant. Cool.
That day when the fire broke out at our house, I made a deal.
There was a Nigerian prince, and they wanted some money, and I was like, cool, let's go, and...
The part of my soul that was tormented was set loose.
And now we jump into the lake.
You mean the monster? But why?
How come you didn't get it? Come on.
It helped us escape the flames, but in return, I had to set it free.
And now we jump into
to
the river
devour.
to like to be in there
To
forever.
destroy. To kill.
But are you like
You mean
dead?
a massacre.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
All those people died so that we could live. And because I lived, so did my demons.
But the spirit version of sadness, as in Lily,
Father knew
as a
my
death mask.
powers were too dangerous. He left you at the hospital so you could have a normal life.
Also, what's up with your skin? Like, you don't
And
look
what
like
about
you're
you?
alive, right?
Did he try to...
No. Maybe he should have. But he couldn't bring himself to do it. Instead, he locked me away. But he only delayed the inevitable. Monster. It got out.
And he joined Bluebird Team and made a terrible game about our story.
Now you're here. You're the only one who can fix this.
Can we fix this by getting to the end credits? Come on.
You. We both share our father's gifts, but also his fate. And the dream.
The dream. All I see is a girl. You. Shot dead. Here, on this pier. Hasn't it already happened?
No.
Uh-huh.
It's not the past you see.
It's the right now and not the future. Ha ha ha, twist.
It's what I want to happen.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It all ends in me.
But... No! No!
You can't send a spirit away while the host is still alive. That's why you couldn't destroy the monster. That's why Sadness didn't want to go.
But... You're my sister.
That's why it has to be you. I'm not strong enough. It won't let me.
But then someone else just... whatever, let's maybe...
Only you can end this. Only you can fix what our father could not.
Lillian, I can't. Please, don't
I'm
make me do
sorry.
this.
It's the only way to destroy it. To prevent further bloodshed.
Lily?
Let's jump in the lake together.
Oh!
Marianne? What's
What's going on?
Oh, skin suit. Now too small. Constricting. Outgrown her. Don't need her. No suit. Light. Almost gone. Not dark yet. But it's getting there.
You're wrong. There is another way.
Marianne. No.
I'm not sure how that solved it,
It's
but
just nothing.
It's like you said. I'm your only chance. Aren't I? You need me. A medium strong enough to sustain you. The others? They only lasted for so long before you broke them down.
Marianne, please. I don't want
Maybe
this.
it's not your choice. Maybe this is my story after all.
No!
Don't do this!
Please, sister. Set me free.
No! Stay back! Stay back!
It all has to be you. It has to be you. It has to be you.
It'll never stop killing.
You finish this.
Only you can end this.
You can't always save everyone, Butterfly.
do I make a choice or does it just happen? Okay. End credits, come on.
It all starts with a dead girl.
End credits, holy moly, oh god, Jesus, oh boy. Oh, wow. Okay. For the record, it's my bad habit to start throwing more or less personal insults at times when I get really, really angry, but this, oh my goodness, this game is bad. Like, my personal apologies to every name on the list who, like, tried their best and everything. Like, I'm sure, like, you know, all the best, you know, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is bad. Oh. Like, the story had maybe a couple of decent small moments, but oh my goodness, even the story is like, it fumbles really sensitive subject material, like child abuse or whatever, and like that sort of thing, and it, man, it's bad, so bad. Okay, so to back up, just to gather my thoughts here. So why this doesn't work, like what's bad, how to fix it. Okay, stealth sections. That's bad. Remove them. There's nothing good about them. Never do them in horror games. Never. Stop. Never. That's bad. Insta-fails. Don't do them. Remove them. Never do that. These pointless, like, just... These running sections, insta-kill there. Don't do that. Remove that. That's horrible. Meandering, slow, just walking, sometimes very lightly jogging, and it's bad, it's slow. Remove that, make it an actual solid run. There was one moment you had a good run in there, and then you removed it from the rest of the game. Remember, as we were the ghost form of Thomas, we had that, like, quick run at the top of those, like, gratings or whatever in the slaughterhouse. And then that quick run never reappeared. and almost all of the movement is all about this, like, make the game slower, 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 small climbs, these shimmying around these walls, for no good reason. They just are to make the game slower and longer, like, all sorts of pointless, like, add these, use bolt cutters, like, oh man, bad puzzles. Either they're utterly, utterly so simple and handholdy that they're pointless, or they're completely, completely impossible. Have to do walkthrough stuff. If you can't do puzzles, then maybe just, either remove them, or if you have to keep some puzzles, leave the childishly easy ones. At least then we don't need a walkthrough for it. That's like number 9 why it's terrible. The graphical pop in all the time, like, this needed, like, an actual optimization thing going on. It looks horrible. Like, it's so distracting that every single scene, every single cut of the camera, just graphical pop in every single time. It's so horrible. Oh boy, what else? The voice acting... Okay, I saw, like, I recognized some names there. This is not... I don't think this is the voice actor's fault. They were just wrongly directed. Like, they were the most American-ass voice actors speaking in American accents. And this game so hard tries to take place in Poland. So hard that it just doesn't work. Even the mannerisms of the voices are just wrong. Like, yep, that sort of thing. And that's just terrible. It's only disconnecting from the story when the voice acting is so wrong. Just so American. Have Polish accents, like, try East Euro accents at least, if you're going to places in Poland. Like, do that. Like every other game, I think, that's tried so hard to place it somewhere. It's like, oh, what the hell happened? It's all so wrong. Oh man, I'm remembering these go back and forth doing the exact same thing multiple times, like these sequences with the mirrors and whatever. That's bad. Oh, and don't do the, like, explore the world once, examine one thing, and then one other hotspot appears. Then you need to explore the whole thing all over again. That's horrible. That's what, the 15 things? This is the piece. Oh. There were other failed states, like with the moths. The game didn't explain its own mechanics with the shield. Like, sometimes the shield didn't work well enough, and sometimes it did. It might have had something to do with the energy arm, but it didn't explain that. So that's, 16? Terrible checkpoints, where I need to collect all of the collectibles again, watch unskippable cutscenes, all of that. Sometimes I lose 15%... like 15 minutes of progress to the terrible checkpoints. That's the 17th or 18th thing. Everything's bad. Everything's bad in the gameplay sense. It's so... like, it's the complete multifecta of everything is bad in the gameplay. Like, oh my goodness. Like, holy crap. And the story is really confusing. Like, I get the main strokes, like sadness and the maw, the I wanna wear a skin suit, that thing. Those were manifestations from Lily. I'm still kind of wondering why the death mask, because Lily wasn't dead, but okay. And so what? Lily just, like, stood on the pier for 20 years? Like, but, like, I get the notion that Richard did a bad, then from that bad, something awakened in Lily, and then a guy called Henry, or something, found out that Thomas was a magic boy, and burnt our home for no reason? To get the magic happen, and he wanted to trap the magic inside his hound in his mind? Like, what? It's such a what the fuck story? Like, these paces make no sense. And then in the fire, Lily made a pact with the skin suit demon to get us out of the fire, me and her, and then that did the massacre in the Neva. Cool. I think the Richard's vegetation happened because of Thomas, I think, right? But and Richard was the painter. What was the point with Francis? Like, we found these postcards and then Francis was dead in a tent. And I think someone in a note said they were using Francis, but he didn't really fit into the story in any meaningful way, I feel. And it had these that much I got from the story, which I think is the main notes, and Thomas locked Lily away for a while in some room, but then let him. Yeah, I missed a couple of the notes because I couldn't care anymore. I couldn't. I was so angry. I couldn't deal with the garbage anymore. Yeah. So I think that, yeah. So the story is told in a really confusing way, and it's kind of like, it's so like it you do piece the main line sorta kinda together, but it still doesn't feel like a sensible story. You know, like, so what? Lily just like sat in the pier for 20 years and like, I'm sure I'm waiting here for Marianne to come and shoot me in the face. Like, okay, sure. And this kind of a slapdash story just doesn't earn the right to deal with such heavy and just sensitive subject material. It's kind of nasty to like go through. Like, ugh. Like I feel ill going through that stuff. Like, okay, great. Not in a good horror kind of ill, just like, you didn't earn to do this. Like, come on. So that's what, 1920? What else? Just more small things like having for no reason these altars be just beyond reach, so you have to do the spirit walk and get the altar then. Like, these tiny make everything more inconvenient choices all throughout the game. Like, and just like, yay, water tank puzzle, let's push the buttons and go ba-ba-da-ba. Like, oh my goodness. Like, it feels like they're doing like puzzle and level design from the perspective of the late 90s, where, okay, our game could be done in 3 hours, so we gotta add really bad time-consuming puzzles with water tanks and fuse boxes and oh yeah, and that the main puzzle mechanic is fuse boxes. We add electricity with the fuse box. Why is it fuse box? Why is everything fuse boxes? Every game since 1991 or whatever. So again, that's all bad. Like, what's 21 things? It's like everything involving the gameplay is so bad. Like, oh my god. So yeah, remove all of that and make a completely different game. Well, you run well, maybe keep the simple puzzles. They're kind of, the simple ones are offensively simple almost, but you can at least get past them, like, whatever, yeah, I don't care. And then just focus on making a more coherent, sensible story with a lot less of these acted scenes. Like, it just looks really weird to have these Thomas scenes from the perspectives of Richard and Henry. Like, why? It just looks it just feels like a really bad way to tell the narrative. Like, it just looks weird and bad. Like, it doesn't feel, it's, and you get basically bored even looking at it that way. It's so odd. And yeah, just stop meandering. It's so slow. So slow. Yeah. Terrible game. It's really hard to give this a number, but you might have seen the, like, 6 out of 10 types of reviews. Those don't do this justice. This is a uniquely terrible video game. Like, oh my goodness. Alright. I think we're good here. We got to the end, so on YouTube, if you've been watching all this time, you're an absolute hero, and I tip my hat for you and all that stuff. I hope my ranting has been entertaining for at least someone. Oh my goodness. What a terrible game. Oh my. Oof. Well, I guess I at least know to really trust the reviews when they say that Bloober Team games are bad, because, yeah, Layers of Fear was excellent, and they've never made an even half-decent game since then. So, it's so sad. I haven't played Blair Witch, but I don't think I wanna. I don't think that's... yeah. It has fail stage too, therefore, no. But if you've enjoyed this or enjoyed watching me suffer, please do drop a like or a comment or subscribe or share if you want to. It would truly actually help and make my day. And make all the suffering feel like it might have been worth something. Oh my god. Thanks for watching and have a good one. And don't buy this. Don't play this. No. Do not. You'll waste your money and, more importantly, your time on this planet. We all die one day. Don't spend your time with this. It's terrible. No. Have a good one. Bye-bye.